Hey y'all, this is Vanity. So I'm going to do a different video, and I'm probably going to start doing this on my channel because I do have reasons behind everything that I do, especially when I don't buy something. So this is going to be an anti-haul. I absolutely love the fact that this video is going around. Like, that is so unique, and it gives you insight as to why something is not being bought by a person rather than a positive review. I'm not saying this as in I'm going to bash any companies, but I do want to give you my honest reason as to why I'm not buying certain products or purchasing things from certain brands. Okay, so the first thing I'm definitely not purchasing is the Jaclyn Hill palette. Not to say anything is wrong with it. It looks pretty, but it is not so amazing that I feel like I have to jump through all these hoops in order to get it. I'm not about to sit here and look for release dates. I'm not about to sit here and go crazy just to spend $40 on a palette when I feel like those are colors that I could find within other palettes or within, like, you know, just regular pans that you purchase from other companies. Even though they say the formula is different, it's pigmented, it's very nice, I just don't want to go through the hassle to get it. Especially, it's just like every time a Jaclyn Hill product comes out, it's so hyped up. And the last time I got sucked into getting a Jaclyn Hill product that was so hyped up, I absolutely hated it. Like, I absolutely hated it, and I did wind up bringing it back, thank God. And that was the one with Becca. And I'm not saying that's tarnishing her in any way, but for me, I just don't want that palette. It's just not catching my eye to jump through hoops to get it. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm definitely not purchasing. The second thing I'm not purchasing is the ABH palette, the Subculture palette. And the reason why I'm not is because it just does not look appealing to me. At first I saw it, I said, oh, it's pretty, but it didn't give me that oomph that I needed in order to purchase it. And plus, every time I see a picture, it just looks like different colors. Like, is it light, is it dark, is it pastels? Like, I'm lost. After all the controversy around the palette, I absolutely do not want it. I don't think the colors are that amazing for me to go crazy trying to work with a palette that isn't for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's not something that I want to purchase or am going to purchase. So the next thing I will not be purchasing is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And don't get me wrong, y'all know I absolutely love and adore ColourPop, but for some reason I am just not that person that's interested in changing my concealer. I tried it out when I did the NARS, the Maybelline, but I always go back to my two holy grail concealers, and that's my MAC concealer, that is the Studio Finish concealer, and I use that for concealing my dark spots and dark circles. And then my LA Girl concealer, I use that for highlighting. I just don't see a point in changing something that I love so much just to follow the hype. So I'm not going to be purchasing those concealers. I just don't see a point in it. It costs more, even though it's only $6, it costs more than my LA Girl concealer, and which I absolutely love. And the only product that I will ever use for concealing is my MAC Studio Finish concealer, unless they get rid of that line forever. That would be the only thing that I conceal my dark spots and circles with. So the only concealer that would actually change is my highlight and concealer. And being that my highlight and concealer is absolutely amazing in my opinion, I love it so much. It just does everything that I need. It's like the cheapest product on the market when it comes to concealer, so I don't see a point in changing it. So I will not be purchasing the ColourPop No Filter concealers for that reason. The next thing I will not be purchasing is the KKW highlight and contour sticks. Girl, first of all, have you seen these videos? There is nothing in that tube to purchase. Like, are y'all kidding me? Y'all charging $40, $50 for nothing? Like, literally, it's like an inch of product. Like, I wish I would. I wish I would. Like, absolutely not. And another reason is I actually do not like to contour with cream products. I don't do that. I only like to contour using powder products. So for that reason, the price and the amount of product you get, I will definitely not be purchasing that KKW highlight and contour sticks. The last two companies I am choosing not to order from completely, like period and ever, is Natasha Denona and Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I have actually purchased from both companies. Okay, so as far as Natasha Denona, I just felt like those palettes were ridiculously expensive. I don't feel like it was worth the hype that everybody put into it. Even though it was very pretty, it just was not worth the hype that everybody just put out there. Like, it was not that amazing to be that much money. And then I felt like everybody was coming at me for not liking the product. It was like so weird. Like, people were coming at me left and right. It was my fault. I didn't know what I was doing. Whatever. It's like whenever I really hate a product, people come at me and it's my fault that I hate the product. But whatever, that's neither here or there. I will not be purchasing from them. I heard there was a lot of controversy with her not making products with women of color in mind, and I did notice that on her Instagram. I literally went down her whole entire Instagram and only seen like 2 pictures of black women, and I mean, I was going down and down and down and down. I mean, I was scrolling like crazy, and only 2 women of color. 2 out of like 1,000 and something pictures. 2 women. Like, So for that reason, I feel like, you know, her stuff was not made for us in mind, so it doesn't make sense for me to order from her. Now, as far as Jeffree Star Cosmetics, you already know I had ordered 2 items from him, and that's because I like to you know, I like to get my own opinion. I like to form my own opinion about a company, about products, so I don't follow what everyone else is saying. So I know that he said some racist things back in the days, but I figure, you know, a lot of time has passed. Maybe he has changed or whatever, and a lot of people just seem to be putting emphasis on trying to bring specific people down. So I didn't want to you know, just go by what everybody else was saying. But honestly, what did it for me was the whole issue with Jackie Aina. I just felt like he was so negative, and he came off as being a racist still. And also, I didn't like the drama that he had with, you know, his whole highlighter situation where everybody was getting theirs sent to them and they were all crushed, and he was cursing people out left and right, and these are customers who paid. I didn't like that, because he gets on here and he does these reviews where he can be as negative as possible, talking about somebody else's products, just like he did Kylie. He tore her to shreds when she was sending out the liquid lipsticks with, you know, foul applicators or something like that. He ripped her to shreds. But now that you're getting ripped to shreds for a faulty product as well, now you just feel like you should curse everybody out, even though they're correct, and how you felt was literally an opinion. So for that being said, I just don't want to support someone so negative. I've actually spoken to him a few times, like not like a full speak, but I've written comments and he's actually responded to me, you know, in a positive way, but I've only said positive things. So yeah, that's why I was just like, you know what, I'll purchase from him. But after seeing the drama with Jackie Aina, like, I'm not here for it. If you, I just felt like an apology was needed, and for you not to apologize and like just say this is what it was and I was wrong, like, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you. So I will not be purchasing from him anymore as well. I'm just really turned off, because when he gets in a negative space, like, bitch, he has no fucking friends. People that he used to be cool with, he's not cool with anymore. People that he loved, like, nobody fucking likes him. So it has to be a reason why. So for that reason, I just will not be purchasing from him anymore. So that is all for my anti-haul. If y'all want to see more videos like this, let me know and I will get them out to you. So I thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you in my next video. Bye, y'all.